and every form of money on Earth is gone. No cash. No cards. No numbers on a screen. You still need food. You still need someone to fix your roof tonight, but you have nothing anyone agrees is worth anything. So how do you get a stranger to give you what you need when there's no such thing as money? This isn't a thought experiment. It was Tuesday for about 190,000 years of human history. Full narration script. Most people assume the answer is simple. Barter, your fish for my firewood, but look closer and it falls apart. You're a fisherman. Your fish rot by tomorrow. You need shoes. The shoemaker doesn't want fish, he wants a new roof. You don't have a roof to give him. Economists call this the double coincidence of wants. You don't just need someone who has what you want. You need someone who wants exactly what you have at exactly the same moment. Do that math across a whole village, every single day, and barter stops looking like an economy. It starts looking like a miracle that has to happen constantly or people starve. So what actually held ancient economies together? Not objects. Memory. Picture a farming village 6,000 years ago. Your neighbor's roof collapses. You have extra grain, you give him some. He can't pay you back today. You don't ask him to, you remember, he remembers. So does everyone watching. Long before coins, humans ran on an invisible ledger: reputation, favors, debt that never got fully settled. And that was the point. If everyone owed everyone forever, nobody could afford to let their neighbor starve. But this only works with people you'll see again. What happens with a total stranger, someone from 3 valleys over, who you'll meet once and never again? The memory system collapses instantly. No future favor to call in. No shame if they walk away. Trade should have broken down right here. And in a lot of places, it did. The solution is stranger than fiction. It starts with a seashell. Along coastlines in Africa and Asia, one shell the carry kept turning up thousands of miles from any ocean. Why a shell? Because it didn't ask you to trust the person handing it over. It carried the trust itself, rare enough to matter, recognizable enough that a stranger 1,000 miles away understood its value without a single shared word. For the first time, strangers could trade with strangers. Different cultures solved this same problem independently: barley and silver in Mesopotamia, blocks of salt in West Africa, cattle across Central Asia, giant carved stones on Pacific islands. Every one of them, without ever meeting, arrived at the same rule. Give the stranger something they already believe is valuable before you say a word. But new problem: you can't split a cow in half or cut a giant stone disc. Salt dissolves in rain. Shells run out. Ancient trade needed something divisible, durable, scarce, and instantly recognizable all at once. Almost nothing on Earth checks every box, except metal. About 3,000 years ago in Lydia, someone stamped a lump of gold and silver with an official mark. Chemically, nothing changed. Socially, everything did. That stamp was a promise. This has been verified by an authority you already trust. You didn't need to know the person handing it to you. You just needed to trust the stamp. And here's the twist: coins didn't solve the trust problem. They just relocated it. Instead of trusting a neighbor, you trusted a king, a city, an institution you'd never meet. Humanity made a quiet trade in that moment. We stopped trusting people. We started trusting symbols, and something was lost. The old village system kept people bound to each other. You owed your neighbor, so you checked in on them, you cared. A coin ends the relationship the second it changes hands. No obligation, no connection. We traded intimacy for scale, and we've lived inside that trade-off ever since. Because think about what's in your pocket right now. A card, a phone. None of it has value on its own. It's paper, plastic, electricity arranged in a pattern. It only works because millions of strangers agreed to believe in it. Every time you tap a card, you're running the same ancient trick your ancestors spent 190,000 years trying to solve. Final closing thought. Money was never really about coins, or shells, or stamped metal. It was always about one impossible problem: how to trust a stranger you'll never see again. You still do it every day. You just stopped noticing.